What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. With the Knights of Dragonfall came the Hunter, and with the Hunter came one of the best Onslaught climbing or Ancient Power resetting items in the game. When it comes to doing those things, climbing through Onslaught, you have to go a really long way before you hit a challenge. Particularly if you've already played through to Chaos 10 and Expeditions. And then when you're doing Ancient Power resets, once you get over 50 resets, if you decide to go more, you're going to have to do that floor 300 to 320 grind, which makes this defense just an absolute beast for that as well. Now, I, of course, am talking about the Gargoyle Statue. The Gargoyle Statue is poisoned by nature, so it meets requirements for, like, say, a controlled bird lane. Additionally, you've got the Napalm Gargoyle Shard, which when gargoyles explode, there's a 20% chance to ignite the target's armor, causing them to take 17% extra damage for 5 seconds. This is an ignite, so it removes the Dragonlord shield. Additionally, the Gargoyle Statue is a trap, so it's very Siege Roller friendly. Siege Rollers will just pass right over the top of it without destroying it, and the Gargoyle Statue will indeed blast the living doo-doo out of the Siege Roller. So, when it comes to climbing up, this thing is just a beast. Now, obviously, for doing AP resets, there's lots of things. You know, the Nimbus is just so good. Dragons are really good. I mean, there's just a ton of things that you can use to burn through AP resets. However, the Gargoyle Statue is going to turn that into a completely AFK experience if you want it to be completely AFK. Now, I have been debating on climbing up to the higher Onslaught tiers now that we've got a real challenge there at 945 plus with the stat squish in place. However, still not sure if I'm going to make it because it is just a mind-numbing climb. However, if I do it, I'm going to be doing it with some Gargoyle Statues because it's just really good. A few combos you can use depending on how much DU you have to spend. If you've got a super light lane, you can go with something like this, just a Boostara and then a Destructive Pylon. That's only going to be 160 DU. There's quite a few lanes that just this alone will cover it, and that is going to leave you some extra DU for other lanes. Now, say you want to take that up a notch and you've got a little bit more DU to spend, well, then, of course, you can go something like this for 210 DU, or you can go with something like that for 250 DU. So an absolute powerhouse defense, super versatile, has poison, ignites enemies, it does all the things. So controlled burn lanes, no problem. Dragonlords, no problem. Siege Rollers, no problem. It covers all of the above, and it is 50 DU, but you can easily work your lanes. You know, obviously you wouldn't go with a max stack like this on every single lane. And then additionally, any lanes where you can combine lanes, you know, say you can combine 2 lanes together and use one set, you can always go something like this. And then you got 2 lanes covered for 400 DU or 200 a lane. If you don't have that much, say it was a map where you only had 180 DU a lane, well, you could cover 2 lanes with that and have 10 DU left over to go somewhere else. So super versatile defense, extremely good. The little gargoyles look cute as hell too, so it is kind of a fun defense in my personal opinion to play around with, and I am absolutely digging them a ton. But check out the Gargoyle Statues, y'all. They are pretty darn beast. I personally am rolling with anti-melee, anti-chaos, and defense rate, imagine that, and using mass destruction and destruction. Napalm Gargoyles is that 3rd shard that gives you that ignite for Dragonlords and just for the damage increase when enemies are ignited. That will do it for now, though. Thanks an absolute ton for watching, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.